Long time no see. Oops, I forgot. I was going to put some wax on my thing right there. So I'm going to get ready. And if you are hopping on as a replay watcher, let me know in the comments that you stopped by. If you come back to rewatch this, just with like a hashtag replay or a number 2 or something like that, I'm going to get ready real quick. So I got some new products, so I'm super excited to try them, and I wanted to come on here and hang out since I haven't done that in a while. So when you hop on, say hey and tell me what your favorite ice cream is. Sorry, just, you know, getting some wax on there. Hopefully that helps. I might have to put more. My teeth are shifting a little bit again, and so I've got some more issues going on, but I did do my eyebrows already, as you can tell, but I did do concealer on this side, but not this side yet, so you guys can kind of see the difference of how much brighter and all the redness that's gone with the concealer. The concealer is the best. I'm going to paste and pin a comment for you guys. Try to pin it real quick if I can. Pin comment, there we go. Awesome. So if you need a color match for anything while we're on here, you can follow the quiz there, and then that way it'll give you the information for me to reach out to you. So right now I have just used Concealer 0 to brighten and to carve out my eyebrows. I used a medium brow pencil with a spoolie on the end, and then I finally got my summer shade in because I got way too tan. And my old shade was not working anymore, so I haven't really been wearing makeup, and I haven't come on here to do my makeup because I didn't want it to not match. So I finally got my summer shade, and then now I've also used Concealer 2 to do some of the other things here. So now I'm going to just show you what I did on this eye, on the other eye, and so basically I pulled down the concealer that I already have on my brow. I pull it down a little bit, and then I'm going to take my Concealer 2 and put that on the lid part, and look at how it cancels out all the discoloration and all the like veins and stuff like that. So it's gonna give me a nice, you need your summer shade. I know, it's, I got way tan this year. So that cancels out all that, and it gives me a nice clean slate to put on some eyeshadow, and I'm really excited about the eyeshadow that I'm going to do this time. So I hope you guys stick around and watch to see what the new products that we got and the shade that we choose. So I do that, and then to brighten up my inner corner, I go back in with the 1, and I take just a tiny bit. There's hardly any product on there. And it's wax based, so it doesn't settle into fine lines or pores and accentuate anything. It actually settles on top and makes it look pretty much blurred. Feels like skin, not heavy or cakey. So when you guys hop on, tell me what your favorite ice cream is. I tried the Drumstick Blizzard, the new one for this month from Dairy Queen the other night, and I really, really liked it. So now on the outer corner, I'm going to take my 02 shade again, and that one I'm going to kind of bring around. So all around my eyes now has been concealed. And then we'll just make sure that everything is blended really quick. When you hop on, tell me your favorite ice cream flavor. So that's all blended in, so you can see my eyes look nice and bright. My nose is, I don't know, probably, it's like, I never got freckles or anything, but it almost looks like I'm starting to get freckles on my nose. So that's a good time. So I'm going to get under there, do all that. I'm going to blend this out again real quick. And then I'm going to take my damp blender sponge. So these are latex free. This is like my favorite. Hi Amanda. Hi friends. I've missed all of you guys. I haven't been on here very much, but I finally got my summer shade cookies and cream. That's one of my favorites too. That's top on my list. So I make sure that this is completely squeezed out, and I even tuck it into a towel after I wet it. So it's like extremely damp and not like wet or sopping or anything like that. I don't like excess water. And I'm going to get my translucent powder somewhere. I redid all my stuff just today, so I got a bunch of stuff for doing like weddings. I got more foundation shades, and things like that. For a couple of the upcoming weddings that I have, I wanted to make sure I had the most common shades in there, and that way I could keep up and make sure that between me and Amanda, we can do everybody's foundation shades and concealer. So on there, I just take it and I just run it inside. This is a brand new one I just got, and I'm gonna take it underneath just like that, and I'm not gonna swipe, I'm just gonna pat on the powder, and you can already feel it kind of instantly collecting all of the moisture from underneath the eye and making sure that the cream is gonna be set and not creasy. So I'm just gonna set it like that. I'm gonna do the same thing on my upper, but not quite as much, just packing it into the crease mostly for the creasing. And then I'm gonna take, so I like to do my eyeshadow first before my foundation so I can kind of clean up any fallout, and I also like to do that so this powder underneath, what was the question, or was there one? What's your favorite ice cream? If you guys want to share this video, that's awesome. That would be super helpful. If you're new watching, let me know where you're watching from. And also, if you want to be color matched and you don't want to drop me a flower, you can take the quiz, and then that will give me some information for you so I can reach out. So I'm just going to use a Jaclyn Hill. I'm actually going to do the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collection with the brushes and with the palette today. So mint chocolate chip is really good too. I like that. I mean, let's be real, I just like ice cream in general, so I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take and just kind of, it's clean, so there's no shade on it yet. And I'm just going to make sure that powder is just put everywhere so my lids are set. And then I only have the first, it's messy, I've had it for a long time. I only have the volume 1 of the Jaclyn Hill palette, but that is okay. Sometime I'll get the other one. I just have so many palettes, I cannot justify getting another one right now, even though I want it super bad. So we're gonna try to stay in the cool tones because I'm gonna do my favorite color, the teal, but I got a new product that I'm hoping is going to help with the shimmer shade, so we're going to test it out and see how it goes. So when I'm looking at this, I feel like this is more of a warm color to start with, and this is more cool because it's got those kind of cool undertones. So I'm going to use this as my first shade, and that's just going to be a transition, so it can kind of go right in the corner there, can go above, but not all the way to the brow bone because I want my brow bone to stay highlighted. And at this point, it's already highlighted. I can add a specific highlight shade there later if I want to, but carving out the brows accentuates that high point of your face on the top and just makes your brows look cleaner, makes your eyes pop a little bit more, and I just really like to do it. I feel like it makes it a lot better for my makeup and it comes together more. So we're gonna be a little extra today and go all out with the makeup, so it's gonna be a good time. I have a lot to do, so I hope you guys, hi Georgia, don't get me wrong, I should be not doing my makeup right now. I should be doing laundry and cleaning and getting stuff ready for the party tomorrow, but my daughter's turning 3 tomorrow and I cannot believe it. Seems absolutely insane. Completely insane. So that one, I do get it all the way down to the crease, not so much like on the lid, I just focus it on the crease and a little above. And this is just going to kind of, since it's kind of close to a skin color, it's going to help me transition from the light through to like the blue color that I'm going to use. So my favorite thing now, I'm going to probably take, Bentley will be 8 next month. I know, that is insane. I can't believe that we've had that little boy in our life for 8 years. He's going to be in the double digits, and that is just going to give me a heart attack, I think. When he goes into the double digits, I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, that first one that I use, this fluffy brush is really good. It's a really nice for blending and all that. It's the JH30, and then in that collection as well is the JH33. That's the next one I'm going to use, and I am going to just go for it and grab right in to that teal color. Make sure that we're tapping off the excess. And this is going to be our next shade. Like that. These are pretty pigmented. I like Morphe's palettes because there's pigment. It's not a crazy amount of fallout, but it's not too bad. Even if they do, you can usually get rid of fallout pretty easy. So they're not super chalky or anything like that. They're pretty creamy for the most part. So it just depends. I have had my Icy Fantasy palette that I got is like, I don't know, a little bit more patchy, I feel like, than this one. And actually I should get it to see. I might have had a better shade to use first in here, but that's all right. I want to stay in this palette, I think. Do it something a little bit simple. I'm not in a huge hurry, but I do have a time of when I would like to be getting dressed and getting out the door, so I'm supposed to be doing stuff, but instead I'm going to go have a drink with my friends. But I am going to come back, though, and do some more stuff after. But it's Friday, so. And I've had these plans for a few weeks now. He's growing up way too fast. He really is. It's insane. I cannot believe it. I feel so old. I'm only going to be 24 this, not this Saturday, but the following, next Friday. So a week from today. I can't believe that either. Well, it feels like I'm like 35, but only 24. I remember being 18 and waiting for 21. Actually, I remember being 18 and wanting to stay 18 forever. I don't know. I can't tell you the specifics on why because I really don't remember. But I guess it was just a fun age. I had a really good time when I was 18. So see, I'm just working that through and blending it. You're going to be 26 in January. Jarrett's 29. I can't believe he turned 29 this year. And I've known him since he was 23. That's crazy. Absolutely blows my mind. And I've been out of high school for, what did we decide, 6 years, going on 7 years. So look how pretty and blended that is. Doesn't take much, just takes holding. You're not super choked up like this, like a pencil. You're just kind of holding it in the center and just letting this, Chad will be 33 next month, oh my goodness. Just letting the bristles kind of glide and doing your wiping motion back and forth, and also just your kind of circular blending motion, and it looks pretty good. I can always go back and do more blending, but for right now I'm pretty satisfied with what's going on there. And I do like to do just like a small kind of a V, but I think I'm gonna do kind of like a cut crease type of a look today, so I'm gonna get just a little bit more on there for this side, and we'll do the same thing. Just blend it all around until it looks nice, till I get it like as high as I want as well. So if you notice, like, I start with the most of the product right here in the corner because that's where I want it to be the darkest. And then, of course, for that gradient effect and the airbrushed feeling, I want it to kind of ombre out. So I focus it right here. And then from there out is where, once I start getting rid of product on here, I don't have a lot of product left, then I can just take what I already have and have it blend upward. So that's going to give it a nice, not blocky, and just like an airbrushed, really blended, beautiful look. So I'm super impressed with this one. I really like these shades. They're always my favorite, so they always get me super excited. So I'm excited to show you guys my new stuff that I got too. Hi, Carly. You guys, when you hop on, you can say hello and let me know what your favorite ice cream flavor is if you haven't already. I tried the new drumstick blizzard from Dairy Queen and I absolutely loved it. And if you guys feel like you want to share this video with a friend or someone who likes makeup, feel free to do that. And if you haven't had a color match yet and you would like one, I'm excited to show you the foundation now that I have my summer shade back in hand. You can take the quiz below. Make sure that your foundation shade is accurate. Just make sure that they look the same-ish. They're never going to be perfectly the same, but pretty close at least. And if you're new watching, then just let me know that as well. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm just doing a get ready with me. We're going to try to be pretty quick here. For my skincare today, I didn't do an exfoliation because I did it yesterday, but I did have to shower because yesterday was super, super hot and really muggy and gross, and I just felt like I needed to shower and wash my hair again. Usually I wouldn't wash my hair 2 days in a row, but I was so sweaty yesterday that I needed to wash it. I would have showered last night before bed, but I got home pretty late and I was just exhausted. My feet hurt so bad. I wore heels for the first time in a long time. I got blisters because I didn't know we were going to be out and about for as long as we were, and I didn't bring a pair of backup shoes like an idiot. So yeah, good times. Super good times. Okay, so I have not done this before, but I'm going to try it for the very first time. This is a new product that I got, and see if I can get it to work. And I'll go back in and do some more blending here in a bit, because I'm over the blending for right now. So, Too Faced Glitter Glue. So I don't actually have glue or glitter, like loose pigment glitter, but someone told me that if you use this before your shimmer shade, it's gonna help. So, I don't know. It's pretty much just glitter shadow primer, and this isn't super chunky, but there is shimmer and glitter in there. It's not real chunky, but it's really, really pretty. I love that color. It's my favorite. I've used those shades a million times. So, I don't know what the best way to do this is. Maybe with maybe like a flat. I'm going to try this one. I'm going to need this one again later, though, so hopefully I can get the glue off pretty easily. I don't know. So, I'm going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's interesting. A concealer brush. Yeah, I think this is like a mini concealer brush, so hopefully it'll be able to help me get precise edges. Maybe. We'll see. So it kind of looks like skin color, a little lighter, kind of like concealer, I guess. But it does have a different consistency than like a concealer would. And it's not quite as, like, you can see the color there is more tan. It's not super bright. Sorry if you guys can see up my nose. I just want to get close. I guess I can use my up close. Girl, what's your summer foundation shade? Shinto 1 is what I'm using, but it might be a little too light. Maybe not, though. I don't know. I haven't really tried it yet. So we're going to see. But if I have to darken it up, I have a hack for you. So if we have to darken it, we can. In the winter, I wear Shinto 0. And, of course, in between, I just mix them together. But I ran out of it, and I was like, oh, I won't need it. And then I didn't know that I was going to go to, like, California and Havasu and all that. And last summer when I was working and not stuck at home because of COVID, I did not get hardly any tan. So my summer shade was still, or my winter shade was still fine mixed with my summer shade. And I had just a tiny, tiny bit left. So I just kind of kept using that. And then this year, I've been sitting by the pool every single day because I can work from my phone, which is super nice. But I've just been consistently getting more and more and more tan. And it's not going away. So when I did my makeup for my family pictures, I used my regular shade that I normally would, and I was like, oh my goodness. Well, I thought it looked okay, and then I came out, and Jarrett was like, you look really pale. I was like, what is that supposed to mean? And he was like, your face is really white and powdery. I was like, oh, cool. So then I came in here. Ooh, so now I'm just going to take my finger. Wow, look at that. That was super awesome. Pigment came right out of that. So I came into my room and I did my little hack. I was like, is that better? He's like, well, it's still not like perfectly your shade. It's still a little light, but it's way better than it was. I'm like, okay, good. So if Shinto 1 still is not quite right, then I'll do my little hack for you all and show you what I like to do. Oh, look how pretty that is. Don't you guys love this color? I don't know why, but I just love it. I've been so obsessed with it forever. I think it's just the most gorgeous color. When I was younger, I had my friend's mom. I wore this color like in a tank top like this one. And she said, that color looks beautiful on you. And ever since then, I've just like, I don't know, just loved it. Loved it. So it feels really nice. I like this primer for like a cut crease or like a shimmer bottom because it doesn't feel sticky, and I have a feeling it's not going to make my eyeshadow crease up on me throughout the day. So far I'm really liking it. It feels super nice after I put on the shimmer. So far, we'll see how the wear is, but as of right now, I'm feeling like 10 out of 10 for the Too Faced primer, shadow primer. I like it. So now, hopefully, I don't know. It's so pretty. It's my favorite. So this is the other new product that I got because I'm so in love with that color, and I was hoping this one would come before my pictures, but it didn't, and that's all right. But I got 2 colorful eyeliners. So I want to use this one. I'm so excited. But I got this one because we did yellow and black for our colors this year for our family pictures. And so I was hoping that it would be there in time, but that's all right. No biggie. So I think I'm going to just try to darken up a little bit of this and blend it some more. So yeah, I'm super excited. And these eyeliners are just by NYX. And I got them from Ulta. I shop at Ulta a lot, especially online, and having them just ship stuff right to me these days has been way too convenient. And so I got those in the mail last night, but I didn't open them until today, and I put them on my hand before I showered and tried to like rub them like I do with ours. And although they're not waterproof, they are pretty resistant to water, but they were definitely smudge proof. They did not, when I tried to smudge them, they didn't go anywhere. So I was highly impressed with that for such a cheap drugstore brand. So I think what I'm going to try to do is take this smaller one. Got to clean it off. Still got yellow on it. Last time I did my makeup was a week ago. A week ago tomorrow. So it's been a few days. Okay, so I lied. I'm not just going to focus on that palette, but I'm going to go into this one too. And I'm going to take this Jessie's Girl shade. It is so pretty and super pigmented. I'm going to take a tiny little brush like that. And I want to sort of get that, like, look how vibrant and pretty that is. So it has like less of that green feel to it. I'm just going to put it on the top and kind of blend it out because I feel like it doesn't, I don't know. I want it to look more bluey than green to match the eyeliner. And then we'll blend it out because now it looks a little patchy or a little bit harsh with just like a straight line, but I just wanted to add a little bit more of that to the outer edge. So if you guys are just hopping on, say hello, let me know that you're here, and feel free to tell me what your favorite ice cream is. That's my question today. I love ice cream. I love sweets in general, so now I'm going to dust this one off with the darker greenish blue on it. I'm going to go back in just barely into that Jessie's Girl, just barely, and tap off a lot of excess. And then just going to do a little blending. And I might go back in with my bigger brush and clean it completely off to blend out a little bit more. So we'll get rid of that. And we'll clean this one off. So we'll come back to the JH30. This is like an amazing brush. I love this brush. And it's clean now, so we can hopefully just buff out these edges ever so lightly, just so they look more blended, more natural. So look at that already. Just that little tiny bit of buffing fixed so much of that harshness. That's why taking your time on your eyeliner and your eyeshadow and making sure that it's blended does a world of difference. Insane. Boom. Okay, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I think I'm done with the blending. I don't know. Do you guys think I should wear my magnetic false lashes? Throw up some hearts if you think yes for false magnetic lashes. I don't know. I do not know. So right now, while I wait for you guys to decide on that, if I see some hearts coming up, if you don't want me to, just put up some like angry faces. If you think I should just do my natural lashes, that's fine too. I'm gonna take a mixture of that Jessie's Girl and a little bit of that green shade and just a tiny bit on this little brush. And of course, I'm gonna pull it underneath so that it all kind of comes together. That. I tried one time to put concealer on my lower lash line like I've done before to brighten my eye, and then tapped on that Jessie's Girl shade like to make that eyeliner that I'm gonna use, and it was horrible. All I could see was like blue eyeshadow inside my eyeball for a long time. I'm an idiot. Sometimes you just think something is gonna work and then it doesn't, and you're like, wow, that was really stupid. Not even sure what to wear. It's kind of overcasty, but it's still hot and humid out, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay, so now I'm gonna take that shimmer shade again on this light brush, tap it off, but we're gonna spray just a little bit of like a setting spray, just a drugstore spray that I use sometimes, and we're gonna just set it in the inner corner like that. And then I think on top of this, I lied again. I'm going to try to come in with this really pretty color that I have in the Ice Fantasy palette. Show you guys that. It's one of my favorite shades in that palette. And I'm just gonna bring these together. They stay pretty blended. And let's see. So this one, you can probably tell I've used it about a billion times. Look at how like it reflects different colors. It's so pretty. I love that one. So my dog is in the kennel. It scared me for a second. I could hear him barking. My neighbor had their 2 dogs outside and they were loading in the car, and I let my dogs out at the same time, and they both ran over there to greet them, and I was like, oh, dang it. Picked the wrong time to take the dogs outside. So I'm going to just layer this on top of it, and just to make it look a little bit more like icy. See the difference? See how that looks? I like it. And it's a little bit more chunky, so it's kind of coming out as more of like an inner corner highlight, rather. What do you think? You like it? Okay, next question. So since we're doing magnetic lashes, I think we should we do a wing eyeliner or a not winged eyeliner today? I'm thinking maybe not, just because I don't want to take away from the lashes and the extravagant eyeshadow. But since you said yes to the lashes, the next thing that I want to do real quickly before we go too much further is I'm just going to take a black, this is my favorite eyeliner, black pencil, and it has a gel consistency when it goes on, but when it's done drying after 15 seconds, it's virtually virtually smudge proof, so it doesn't really go anywhere. And I've tried to smudge it before with it being on my hand, and it doesn't go anywhere. Gosh, that one's even shorter than the other one. Now I have to find my pencil sharpener. So it's 100% waterproof, and basically it doesn't come off until you, honestly I'm feeling not, because I love the color scheme, don't want to, I was thinking the same thing. I'm glad we're all on the same page. So it does not smudge, doesn't go anywhere. If you tear up, if you cry, anything like that, it's still going to stay. And I'm going to get gross and up close and personal with you right on my eyeball. But this is just going to help my eyelashes look a little fuller and help hide the transition to a falsie. So like that. That's called tight lining. So you don't have to do this step if you don't want to. Is that a Lime Life pencil? Yeah, they're my favorite. That's like, they're the only eyeliners that I use until I found these beautiful ones. So I do have the colored liners from Lime Life as well, but as beautiful as those are, I just felt like this and the yellow is like way up my alley, and I could not say no. So I'm going to do the bottom, just smooth the brown. I love the brown. Okay, so the smudging that I was kind of talking about earlier, if you try to smudge them before the 15 seconds is up, when they're going to be fully dry, they will smudge. And that's kind of a good thing, because people sometimes will line their upper line or their bottom, and then what I've done to make it look more I don't know, not so harsh, I guess, and more like natural and more like a smoky eye, is to take like a brush up under there or up here and just kind of smudge it out. And then as soon as you smudge it out, then it's going to stay wherever it was after that drying period. And sometimes that can, if you do it right, that can look just so pretty. That's exactly what I do with my upper smudge, and it's so subtle. I know, I love it. It's so easy to do. And the eyeliner pencils are really reasonable, and they last a long time. Okay. So I got that on. I don't know. So I know with glue, people like, yeah, it is staying put. You have to be very careful on how long you let it just sit like that. Amanda, are you still watching? Can you throw me up like a heart or something so I can ask you a question? While I'm waiting for her to let me know that she's still here, I did want to tell you guys what my skincare was today. So I washed my face with the Quench Cleanse, of course. That's my favorite cleanser. I do switch it up occasionally, though. Sometimes I use the men's line because it has a nice exfoliant. Sometimes I use the charcoal bar soap. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling. And I used that one today, the Quench Cleanse. and it's for more like dry combination mature skin types. And so, excuse me, I used that one to cleanse, and then after that, I used, I left them in the bathroom, but I got these 24 karat gold with hyaluronic acid for under my eye. So I let those sit on for 15 minutes, took them off. Then I used Skin Therapy with a drop of One Drop Wonder. And then on top of that, I put on the, what am I trying to say? Oh, Sotox to help with the fine lines. And so it virtually gives you like a lift right away. But then over time, it's going to help to reduce age spots and sunspots and darkness and stuff like that. So this is our face sunscreen. So I'm going to put this on to protect my skin, even though it's overcast out. And the reason that I like to put sunscreen underneath is because our makeup, since it was made for like Broadway and performances and shows and stuff like that, they didn't want it to have any flashback when they had flash photography and stuff like that and make people look ghostly white. So our makeup doesn't have it in there, so I like to put that protection underneath first. And this is like the absolute best sunscreen that I've ever found. And one tip I've heard from every person ever when they say, what is like your number one skincare recommendation? And people always say, wear sunscreen when you're young, so you don't have to fight the problematic things that come with sun damage in the future. So I like to do that. And then this, I don't have to put on another primer now because the sunscreen acts as a primer and it fills in your pores and makes them look virtually not even there. Whoops, I got some blue right there from my eyeliner or eyeshadow or something. So I like to put that, and it's like, since it does feel like a primer, it is a little sticky, and you can wear it just like this in the summertime, which I do most of the time. I don't usually wear makeup too much in the summer, but I got these new products, so I wanted to show them to you guys. But yeah, so it sits perfectly and really nicely underneath the skin, or underneath the makeup. Wow. Can you guys tell I haven't been on a live and done a video in like forever? I'm going to throw on a little bit of balm. My lips are super dry. Amanda's not on here anymore. It doesn't seem like. That's all right, though. I'm just going to do it however I think I should do it then. I was going to ask her for a little advice, because she is the one who got me, I guess, I don't know, she was the one who told me that she tried the magnetic lashes and she didn't really care for them as much, and I actually really like them. So, but my first pair, they were not waterproof, and I got it wet, and they literally just disintegrated, fell apart. Oh, you are there, okay. I know with glue, you do your, like, glue first, you know, and, like, let it sit, but with the eyeliner one, since it dries so quickly, I feel like letting it just, or just doing it at the end, like to finish off a look, I feel like that's okay to do and not try to do it like right now. What do you think? Do you agree with me? So what was I? Oh yeah, so the sunscreen is a huge deal. I would definitely recommend the sunscreen. And my nose is running now, dang it. I'm going to use the number 16 brush. This is weighted, very nice. It's a fan brush, so it's not technically made for putting on your foundation, but I'm going to do it anyways because it actually gives you like a super soft look, and it looks really beautiful. So here's my Shinto one. Yeah, I'd wait till the last time. Okay, perfect. So my tip, if your shade is a little too light for you, one thing that I like to do, which I'm probably going to do this anyways, but not under my foundation, I put this on after the primer or before the primer or whenever you want to do it. As I started to do with my glue when I actually do my makeup. Oh, nice. I know I haven't done my makeup in forever. I wish I had a Kleenex in here because my nose is running now. That's all right. It also feels like I have something in my eyeball, but you know, the struggle is real. So I would recommend putting on the glowy bronzer underneath your makeup and then putting on your foundation, just because it's going to add a little bit of color, and it's also going to give you a beautiful summer glow, so it's not going to fully mattify your face and just make you look very healthy and very pretty. So I did that last time. Since today, I'm pretty sure this shade is going to be much closer to everything else. I'm just going to use it. So this is wax-based foundation. For those of you who do not know, and wax-based concealers, I already used the concealers. So I'm not doing hardly anything. I'm literally just barely dusting it in there. You can always add more, so don't feel like you have to cake it on your brush right away. So wax-based, botanical, and also what I was going to say about this and the sunscreen is they're non-comedogenic, so they're not going to make your skin break out. They're not going to settle into your lines or your pores and make your skin break out or anything like that. And since they're all natural products, there's not chemicals in there or parabens or anything like that. It's good for you. It's not... I would not recommend sleeping in any makeup, period, but I will say that I have slept in this makeup before a time or two over the past 2 years, and I've never had a breakout from it, ever. Never, ever. So, if you have not gotten a color match yet, and you would like one, you can just go ahead and follow the link below that I have pinned. This is my favorite foundation. It's probably just like, I don't know, the most amazing thing I've ever found, because I always struggled with foundation and I hated doing my makeup because it always looked so cakey. And the biggest thing that I hated, besides the breaking out from the foundations that I tried before, I also hated that when you put it on, it looked like it matched your skin, or when you got matched at like Sephora or Ulta. Oh, I need a Kleenex. I wonder if Caden's still watching. He can bring me a tissue. What do I have? My room's a mess, so I'm super sorry if you see the mess. We'll just use a cloth before. I want to do it before I do my foundation so I don't have to wipe my makeup off. Maybe. My allergies have been killing me. I've been taking an allergy pill every single morning. Okay, that feels better. So anyways, I don't remember exactly what I was... Oh yeah, so it always would make me like turn orange when I would go outside, and it's called oxidizing, and I have never ever had that happen with this makeup. It stays on the same exact color as it is right now all day. Okay, so if you can tell, I did this side. So on my nose, you can see the line where it's covering up all that like discoloration that I have on my nose. I don't know if it's sun damage or what exactly is going on, freckles or something is happening to my nose. It's getting rid of all the redness that I have in my skin. You can see around my nose. I didn't even conceal this. That is just foundation. So it's 50% pigmentation in this, which just means that that is like the actual pigment that's going to help cover everything up. So typical like drugstore foundations are only going to have around 20, well, less than that, but the most you could probably find is around 20 to 28, maybe as a max, maybe. And more of their like high-end foundations. So 50% pigmentation. And our foundation lasts 6 to 8 months, if not longer, depends on kind of how often you wear makeup. Since I don't use it in the summer, it lasts me way longer. In the winter, I seem to wear makeup a little bit more, so I'm going to go right up the middle. So see, this brush is just, I don't know, it's just nice. It fits really good into all these like areas and right in between the eyebrows. So I love it. It's my favorite foundation ever. So feel free to take my color match quiz if you have not already, and let me know what you think. I used the Jaclyn Hill palette, a tiny bit of this 351 Fantasy, Icy Fantasy, and then I used a little bit of Jessie's Girl. It's so pretty. And I got a new eyeliner. This guy, wow, is from Ulta, just the NYX brand. I also got the yellow one, so I'm super excited to use that one. So that's what I got and had to try them out today. So we went bold eyeshadow. So see how, like, if I feel like I don't have enough on my brush, I just kind of go back and add a little bit more. I don't have to dig into it. I don't have to use a lot. I just dip in a little bit and then make sure that it's blending nicely. And then if I feel like I need a little bit more, I just go back in and get a little bit more. Those of you who are just hopping on, let me know what your favorite ice cream is if you want to. So we're done with foundation. Thank you. Thank you. So what I like to do next is I'm actually going to keep this same brush and I'm going to go, I can't decide yet. It does look like it matches a lot better than my winter shade did. So I probably won't have to do my little hack for you guys, but we'll see how it goes when it's all said and done. So now I've had this for over a year and I have not ran out. I actually got this 3 palette in my starter kit when I signed up in April of 2019. I still have all the shades, and the only one that has obviously started to run low is bronzer because I use a lot more bronzer than I do blush. So this stuff is gonna last you a long time. And so kind of similarly, like with eyeshadow, I like to place as much of the pigment back here as I can. And I like this brush because same thing, it's gonna fit perfectly under that cheekbone. So we're just gonna keep it back there and then slowly blend it forward. And we're just giving kind of a lift and the illusion that we have more of a chiseled face than we actually do. Just make sure it's nice and blended. So they're super buttery, so they don't get like chunky on you or anything weird like that. And they don't look muddy or dirty. It actually looks like bronzer. And I'm actually gonna take just a tiny bit more right here. Ow. Just really close to the hairline. Like that. And then if you want to, you can also do like on your nose and all that, but I don't know. I don't have to do all that. I'm literally sweating just sitting here. Like, my air conditioner is on and I'm so hot. So hot. So now I'm going to take this brush. This one is a number 18. And I don't know. I think, so that way I don't take away from the eyeshadow again. I'm just going to go in with Glowing, which is more, it's like a shimmer. It's like slightly pink, but it's mostly like a highlight shade. But I'm going to use that just right here on my cheeks as a blush. Just a little bit. Just to add a little bit more definition and color. And then from here, I'm going to take my, so this is my damp latex-free blenderful sponge. So this part just, I don't know, kind of sets down the rest of your foundation. And same thing, I'm just going to swirl that flat edge in there. So it's nice and damp, but it's not soaking wet at all. So this I'm just going to take and lightly, I'm not pressing very hard. I'm just basically dusting from the corner of my mouth to my ear. And then down, not pressing, just barely there. I'm gonna bring the excess of that onto my chin, into the center, and up onto the forehead. And I'm just basically bouncing, not swiping at all. Bouncing that powder in. Hi, Gail. Hi, guys. When you hop on, you can let me know what your favorite ice cream is if you would like. My nose is still running a little bit, but that's okay. So that is just gonna carve out that bronzer. And we're going to do the same thing again on the other side. Just carve that out. We can barely pull it down. And I'm going to bounce any excess on any other places that I have not set down yet and that I want to be set. And also, since this is a shine reducer, it's going to help to absorb any excess oils or anything like that that you have. So I like to put it anywhere that's going to get excessively oily. So right in my T-zone, so you guys already see the shine there is virtually gone, and it should be for a while because that stuff will continue through the day to absorb that oil. And you can always go back in and reapply some powder if you feel like you're getting a little oily. So now I'm just going to take a fluffy big brush and just at the very edge, it's a weighted brush again too. This is the number 1 brush. And I'm just going to dust it away. Might have to come in with more. That is like an intense sharp edge. Dust it away. And we'll take our diffuser brush. I'm just gonna make sure that blends a little better. This side blended nicely. This side did not. I don't know why. I'll have to fix it. Just go like that. Perfect. And then, there we go. That's much better. Much better. So now, what else? I can put on some highlighter, but I'm gonna heat up my mascara. I'm just gonna put it, I just sit on it for a second, let it heat up, and I like to use, let's see, I've got this ColourPop, can't really see it, but ColourPop highlighter. And so I like to set my makeup down with the time setter because it keeps your makeup on for up to 16 hours. So through the humidity and my sweat and whatever else life is going to throw at me today, I really want my makeup to stay. We do have an oil strike version as well. I just do the time setter because I don't mind more of a dewy, glowy look. But if you want to be matte and help fight that excess oil through the day, you can use oil strike. And realistically, I probably should wear that in the summertime because I do feel myself getting a little bit more oily, but that's all right. I like the dewy kind of a look. So now that my face is just a tiny bit damp, I'm going to take my highlighter and very, very lightly, I'm just going to place it on a couple places that I want to be highlighted. Okay, and then, let's see. So right now, while I'm waiting for my mascara to warm up a little, I'm going to take my magnetic liner. Actually, I'm going to do, not that one. I'm going to do, there it is. So one of the things that happens with this magnetic liner that I've noticed is that it bleeds a little bit more than what I would like. So I'm going to take my matte eyeliner pencil first and just create the line that I want, looking down in a small mirror, a magnifying mirror, and I'm going to create the line that I want. Your bear is in here? You can come grab it. I'm almost done, Kay?
It's in here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's alright.
There it is, baby. I see it.
It's right here. It's right here, Mommy.
Oh, okay. Georgia, is tomorrow your birthday?
Yep.
Yep. How old are you going to be?
2,
No.
3.
Yeah. Can you bring me a Kleenex, please? Or some toilet paper or something?
Okay, then. Look. Look, Mommy. Look. Look at the mouth.
Oh.
That's so silly, huh?
That is so silly.
Hello, everyone. There you
Thank
go.
you.
Welcome. Would you like this thing?
Life hack for you. If you don't want to wipe off any of your makeup,
No, wait. Here, come out here.
but your
and do
nose is running,
it. Come out here and do it.
just stick a tissue in there.
What a guy. Come on. Alright, Jordan. I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
Grab it quick. Quick.
Okay. So now I have both sides lined. Whoops, got carried away on that one. Oh well. Okay. Wow, he gave me 3 of them. Tissues just keep coming out of nowhere. Okay. So now I'm going to just overlap with the magnetic liner. And these ones, unfortunately, I cannot trim these because if I do trim them enough, then you can see the little magnet pieces on there. If I try to trim them, it's going to cut off the magnet, but there's not another one for like a long time. So then I'm just like SOL. So I'm just going to be that girl that has lashes that are a little tiny bit too too long for her, but we're going to make it work anyways. So this stuff is also kind of messy. I've noticed that like if I pull it out really fast, it goes, it like sprays everywhere. What, honey? So we're going to line this and we're going to do our best to make sure that it stays in this corner and this corner. So I'm going to try to put on as much without it being disgusting in those corners. I'm breathing into the mirror and it's fogging up, so that's a good time. Okay, so I'm going to let that one dry. I'm going to do the next one. And then I'll probably go over them again. I like to do 2 layers. This stuff is not super easy to use either. So although I do like it, I will say it's a little bit complicated. All right, we're going to do 1 more layer on each side. Sorry, I'm trying not to take forever. Okay. 1 more layer on the other side and I'm almost done. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that we stayed up late last night. So today I took my medication and then I took like it's called a boost thing from my all natural store that I buy my products as far as like cleaning supplies and stuff like that from. And so it's just like a vitamin and it's called Boost. I touched my eye a little bit with a chunk of mascara. And I used that this morning and then I drank my coffee. So my hands are a little bit shaky. So we're going to layer mascara first. I really like this mascara because it's lengthening and volumizing. So if I wasn't going to wear falsies, it would look wonderful by itself. But that's just so that way it can kind of connect and let my natural lashes and my falsie lashes look connected. So we'll do that. While that one dries, we'll do the next one, and then hopefully we can get these lashes on and get them to stick. I'm hoping. So I like this mascara because it's vegan, all natural. It's not waterproof, although it is water resistant, and it just amplifies your natural lashes so much. And it actually has a cottonseed oil inside the formula, so that way when you put it on, it keeps your eyelashes soft and not hard and crunchy, and making them brittle. So it actually helps your eyelashes grow. So that is why I like that one. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Oh my goodness, I'm shaky. I thought I still had a tool in here from my lashes before, but maybe I don't. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Let's see if this will work.
Mom.
Uh-huh.
Your door is open.
Tater wanted out. Okay, I'm gonna... What do you guys think about those? A little dramatic, huh? That's all right, though. I like them. Let's see if we can get this one to look as nice. And I hope that they stay on. And don't give me any trouble today. Oops. I might need more eyeliner on the back end of that one. Maybe if I scoot it over a little bit more. Ow! Poke myself in the eyeball. Sorry, I'm trying to see in the mirror behind the phone, so I'm all up close and personal. Okay, just stay where you're supposed to be, buddy. There we go. That looks a little better. What do we think? I think I got them. I think I got them in their spot. Hopefully they stay. I never was one to really like falsies, but now, I don't know, they just make like a whole look come together. Okay, what kind of a lip color should we do? Probably something with cool tones. I'm gonna put on a bottom layer of mascara, and then I'll be ready for a lip color. So I never seem to get mine on right or get to feel right. I know. See, and like one thing too that I've noticed is like I'm never gonna be able to make it so I can't feel them on either corner. I just have to get used to it, which is kind of sad. It's sad that we can't get it to feel more natural, but eventually throughout the night or the day, like, I don't know, I forget that they're there. Just gonna line the bottom. What kind of a lip color do you guys want to see? Do you want to see like a cool tone nude, mauve-y? What do you think? What time is it, by the way? 3:30. I got not much time, like less than 15 minutes to get done and get dressed. That makes me feel better, actually. Yeah, you're not the only one. And I'm definitely not like super high maintenance. Like, you won't see me wear makeup hardly ever, let alone, like I said, like a nude. Okay, I can do that. I like nude. You guys probably already know that. I love a good nude lip. And I do not, I mean, falsies is not something that I ever did. But personally, I do like the magnetic better than the glue, because the glue freaks me out and it gets, I don't know, I just... Not the biggest fan of glue lashes. Thank you. So this is from the, this is going to be such a mess when I leave. That's okay. So this is from the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's the Pool Party and Jada at the bottom here. And then I did put a little bit of another lighter blue on top from a different palette. And I used this beautiful, I don't know the name of it, but this is the Icy Fantasy Morphe. It's a 351 palette. And I used this beautiful shimmer shade for that inner corner highlight. And it is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I love it. I'm going to just take a brush and scrape off that eye mascara that I got on my eye on accident. There we go. I need to get my eyebrows plucked. Oh no! See, like this one just detached itself for no reason. For no reason. Did anyone say that you could do that? I don't think so. What is going on? Locking my dog in here with me. Tater. Hopefully that guy stays where he's supposed to be. I just realized I need to set my brows, because you guys can tell already that my eyebrow fell right here. Gravity kind of took over. So I'm going to show you what I cannot live without. So this is called a Brow Strike Gel, and this one is tinted, but they also make clear. And I like to do this and brush my, to use anchors. I have not tried one. I like to use it on top of the, like what I've drawn in basically. And that is, see the difference? Like, I don't know if you can tell, but it just makes the eyebrow look so much more natural and pretty. So look at this one and see how it changes. And it's gonna help that. It's like hairspray for your eyebrow. It's gonna help that eyebrow stay in place all day. What are you doing, you being a stinker? You being a stinker, Georgia.
Tater's in there.
Tater's in here? That's okay. He can be in here.
I lost something.
You lost something? Okay, I'm not gonna line my lips. I thought I was gonna, but ain't nobody got time for that today. Your giraffe?
Yep.
Yeep. Okay. This is called Birthday Cake, and it is a beautiful, I don't know, you can use this anytime, but it's kind of got that cool tone, but it's nude, so it's not going to drag any like attention away from that beautiful eye.
Mommy,
Uh-huh.
I dropped something new.
And I love this color so much, I actually keep a mini of it in my purse. And I keep one in my car and one in my makeup bag. Guys, what should I wear? I don't even know what to wear. For clothes, I mean.
Mommy,
Uh-huh.
where's your mom?
Just finishing up my lips.
I gotta hurry.
I do?
Yeah.
I probably do. Katie's gonna be waiting.
And you gotta done. Mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So these have like a wonderful shape to them. So that way, I don't know, it just makes it really easy to get these on without using a lip liner every time.
Mama.
Uh-huh.
Where's the mama?
Do you guys hear Mom about 50,000 times a day?
Yeah.
Georgia said yep. She does that to me. All the time. All right. Before it dries, since these dry down matte and they are, they're called enduring, so that just means that they last all day. So as soon as they're like dried down, it's kind of hard to move them. So I'm going to clean it up a little bit while they're still kind of wet. So Bentley's 8 and Georgia's 3. So that tells me it's not going to change for at least a long time.
Mommy.
For at least the next, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you love me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you too.
I'm gonna miss you.
And you miss me. You guys think I should put a gloss on this?
Mommy.
You think
Mama, movie.
you think Humble would be
I
cute?
want
What
the movie.
do you think?
I want that one, Mommy.
That's like our final step and then I'm done. What movie? You want
That one.
what movie?
The super,
You think gloss or no gloss?
The super one. Not. I want that one, Mommy.
I really like it. I'm so excited. That wax is so awesome.
Oh.
My lip feels so much better already. Guys, what am I going to wear? I don't even know what to wear. You want me to gloss it? I think so, too.
I want the clear one.
Ah! Hey, don't. I'm trying to put on lip gloss. That'll give us that nice, cute, pouty glossy, but not sticky, not gross. I'm gonna go grab margaritas with my friends because it's National Tequila Day. What? Okay, I don't know where the remote is. You're gonna have to find it so I can turn it on. Apparently it's National Tequila Day, so we're gonna go get chips and dip and some margaritas. But I can't do too much because although it is a Friday night, tomorrow's my daughter's birthday and I have a party at my house planned, so I'm gonna be good. So that way I can wake up early and get all my stuff done that I have to get done. So thank you guys for watching, and those of you who stuck through everything with me, I appreciate you all so much. If you guys want to share this video with any makeup loving friends that you have, it's right here, honey. Feel free to do so, and I will probably see you again soon. Hopefully this was actually really fun, so I'm glad that I came on here and did it for you guys, and I hope you guys liked this little tutorial. If you have any questions for me about any of the products or anything, also if you need a color match for this amazing foundation, I've got my summer shade finally. You can do the quiz or you can reach out to me and I will help you, whatever you want to do. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. Again, thanks for hanging out with me and we'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye!